What's up, guys? I'm about to do a whole rant on League of Legends, so it's about to get real nerdy in here. So if you have no idea what's going on, click away now. So I did a whole sort of guide on being a better support, and I wrote out 8 tips for you guys on doing it right. So let's get started. Tip number 1, buy wards, especially late game. As a support, your name is almost synonymous with wards. Your job is to protect the ADC from all channels of potential death, and therefore buying wards is so important. It pains me when a support recalls back to base and then decides to buy a Philosopher's Stone over any wards, and then they come back to lane, the lane is pushed, and they get ganked and killed. Now sure, you can blame the attack damage carry for noticing you had no wards and pushing up anyways. But at the end of the day, you're dead, he's dead, you're gonna lose. What's the big deal? Which leads me to number 2. Auto attack the attack damage carry when you're going all in. How many times have I seen an all-in trade go down bot lane, and then the support, he throws out all his spells and then just stands there AFK next to the 2 enemies, just waiting for the next rotation to come off. And here's the thing, how many times after that have I seen them walk away with like 30 HP or 10 HP just because the Janna chose to wait their AFK for 5 seconds rather than consistently and constantly auto attack. Now sure, not always will it be down to a single auto attack where someone gets away and wins the trade. But if you're auto attacking for 5 seconds throughout your spells, that damage from the auto attacks will stack up. I mean, I myself have won a lot of trades bot lanes simply due to my auto attacks, especially if you're someone that's like Thresh with a passive to back that up. So number 3, don't act like your deaths don't matter. If you're 0-15-3, don't start complaining about all your allies and saying your deaths don't matter because you got 3 assists. That's like one of the common things I hear from supports late game when I don't have them muted. Oh, my deaths don't matter. My 15 deaths don't matter because I got 3 assists. Well, I'm pretty sure your contribution of 3 assists is not as much as your great contribution of 15 deaths to the enemy team. Which leads me to number 4. Don't KS on purpose. Now, I'll let you slide if you are unintentionally getting the kill. I mean, sure, that gold might help you to buy some wards for once. But when it's quite obvious that they can't get away, and you intentionally KS that kill, that's just going to hurt your attack damage carry because he needs those kills to snowball so he can fight on his own late game. And especially when you're 0-15-3, all that kill is going to do is reset your gold value, and then you're probably going to feed that gold straight away back to the enemy team on your 16th death. Okay, number 5, buy proper aura items and position properly late game. Now, unless you're Diamond 1, AP support full Janna is not the way to go. I mean, if you have nothing in your inventory other than a Rabadon's death cap, yeah, you're probably going to lose the game, especially if you're Bronze 5. Buying aura items properly and the right ones, like maybe Aegis, is something that's going to benefit your team. I mean, you have no one else to blame but yourself when you're 0-15-3 and you keep running up front with your Rabadon's death cap and dying immediately in team fights because you're super squishy. Number 6, ward late game, buy lots and get oracles. Now, here's the thing. Late game, most supports just choke because they have no idea what to freaking do. And here's the thing, they always come back to the excuse, oh, I have my Ruby Sightstone, I don't have to buy more wards. Well, if you've lost 6 turrets and half the map is just this black void, then I'm pretty sure the 3 wards of your Sightstone is not enough to cover your entire jungle. And so when someone ventures out alone, yeah, they're probably going to get ambushed and killed. I mean, 5 of your enemies could be sitting at any one spot there and just waiting to kill you. And that doesn't mean you have to buy 50 wards, but at least buy 2 more on top of your sightstone to at least pinpoint the key locations for attacking your jungle. Which leads me to number 7. Use all of your sightstone wards and ward objectives. Okay, how many times have we lost Baron or Dragon because the support chose not to ward it? In fact, most of the time they did not choose not to ward it. They simply did not remember. In fact, even with pings, they choose not to. Oh, I don't need to ward that. I deem it unnecessary. Well, they just got Baron, they just got Dragon, global gold lost. Here's the biggest thing though. How many times have I seen a support walk around the jungle and there's 0 wards on the map and they have a sightstone in their inventory? These are free wards. You're not paying for them once you have purchased the sightstone. So if you're going the first 20 minutes without warding, even with a sightstone in your inventory, well, you've wasted that gold on a sightstone and you have no vision on the map. You're probably going to get ambushed, and on top of that, you're losing free money on free wards. So just do it. That leads to step 8, which is buy GP10 items early game. Now, this seems pretty obvious, but a lot of people don't do this. I mean, don't just save up early game and start building your Rabadon's death cap immediately. I mean, you're probably going to get screwed over late game. And just if you don't understand it, let me break it down for you. Buying GP10 items will keep you up to par comparably to your enemies and allies in terms of gold, because you are not sitting there CSing creeps and getting gold. So you will fall straight behind, especially if you don't have the runes and masteries as well to cover that GP10. And so GP10, if you guys don't know, it stands for gold per 10. It's pretty much free gold every 10 seconds. And so I just won a game with double my enemy's gold. My enemy supports gold. My enemy Alistar had about 5k gold. I ended the game as Janna with about 11k gold in the entire game. And here's the thing. I barely got kills. I barely got assists. Obviously, I barely died. But yeah, all of that came from simply GP10 and playing smart and not dying. And so that is how you win a game. Buy all GP10 items. Sure, it's obviously situational, and obviously don't get the average blade. I mean, crit chance for 800 gold, it's not really worth it. But that's all I have to say about this video. As always, like, favorite, comment, and subscribe for more rants and other stuff. If you guys like this video, leave it a like and share it on Reddit, Facebook, Twitter. Spread the news about it. And yeah, I can't go on solo queue anymore without muting everyone because they're raging. And then I'm not surprised when I unmute someone and boom, they don't surprise me by raging away. But as always, good luck on the, oh god, I can't believe I'm saying this nerdy stuff, Fields of Justice. See you guys later. Peace.